Hey everyone, what's going on? This is Brandon with Wilson Life, and we're just doing a quick update video here of some things that are going on. Hey guys, before we get going too far into this video, we finally got some merch in, so you're going to see throughout this video that I'm wearing one of the shirts. Yeah, so this one's pretty cool, pretty excited about it. I like it. It's That Chicken Life. I got the blue one. We have several different other colors. I think we have black, white, pink. Anyway,
The blue.
the blue.
I'm thinking a gray.
And a gray. So we got that in. We got a bunch of shirts. So go ahead and go check out our stores. I will put a link tree in the description down below, and go check out our stores. Jackie also got a little mug. She got the Freedom Chicken mug. She absolutely loves it.
I love my mug.
So we've got some mugs, we've got t-shirts, some sweatshirts. Go check out our stores. Link down down below in the bottom, and go check it out. It helps us out. We've made a little bit of money already so far, and any help we can get for the channel and for just any of the things that we do, it just helps us out, and we greatly appreciate it. So go ahead and go check out our merch. Like I said, this is one of our t-shirts, and then we've got pretty sweet mugs. These t-shirts are I'm actually quite impressed. I was a little worried that they weren't going to be real great quality. They're Hanes shirts, so they're really comfortable. I've already washed this a couple times, and the logo and everything is held up pretty nicely. Still looks great. So yeah, go check out our stuff and support us. That would be awesome. With that, enjoy the rest of the video. Got Jackie and Colin over there. Can you say hi? There we go. So yeah, we've been pretty busy with a few things, and we all got sick and stuff. So now we're recovered, and the weather here has been really rainy and cool. You actually can smell and feel fall already here in Alaska. So our weeks are numbered, so we're trying to kick things in gear. Today I built another pallet storage for our wood. We've got all this wood that we've cut up, and so we got another one. That is, measurement wise, from width to height and everything, that is one cord. By the time we get done, we should have 3.5, 4 cords of, excuse me, I got hiccups, of wood. So I've been using that splitter, and that's been helping quite a bit. And so yeah, we just got this pile, and then the pile on the back side of the shed over there, and then we may have one more trailer load full to do, and then we should be good. And we actually have kind of used on some of the colder, we've been down in the upper 40s for some nights, but the humidity's been up in the upper 70s, 70% in the house. It's been more outside, but it's gotten pretty high in the house, and so we've had some moisture issues that we've been trying to work with. And so when we throw fire in the wood burning stove, it cuts down the moisture percentage, the humidity, quite a bit. So as long as it's cool enough to justify a fire, we'll throw one in, and in a few hours we can usually drop it 10 to 15% in the house. So that's what we've done. But yeah, let's kind of give you a quick little update here. Not really too much. The garden's gone crazy. So here's what the garden's looking like. We got pumpkins and zucchinis and squash and everything all right here. Check this out though. So this is an experiment. We saw this on another YouTube channel. Roots and Refuge. Jess, she does her squash and pumpkins and stuff like that here on a trellis. So we decided we're gonna try it this year. It's been an experiment and it's been awesome. As you can see, we've got this pumpkin already. We've got tons of pumpkins actually. Hey, out of the garden, dogs. So everything you got pumpkin here. Everything that has blossoms has pumpkin underneath it. And this thing has loved it. I mean, it's, as you can see, it's grown up onto it. So now the trick with this is you get pantyhose, the little short ones, and you put that in it, and then you tie it up to the trellis, and that keeps the stress and everything off the plant and allows the pumpkin to continue growing. So we're not planning on having huge pumpkins, but if we can have a lot of fairly good size pumpkins, fists, bigger than our fists, that's kind of what we're hoping for. Aiden really wants to have homemade pumpkin pie. Arlo, out. So with all the rain and everything, our tomatoes have been doing pretty good. We've got some small tomatoes, but typically, unless you have a greenhouse, tomatoes don't do all that well up here. Our peppers have done fantastic. We've already got a bunch of banana peppers and bell peppers that we've picked and everything. So we've got our Swiss chard and our kale, and we've already cut these several times this year. Our broccoli, and we've cut almost all of the broccoli off, and it's still, as you can see, it's still growing broccoli. We still got some cabbage growing. As you can see, we've cut some of them off, but they're coming back with more. They're coming back with more here. We've got beets and carrots in the back. This right here is what we're super excited and proud about. Artichokes. They're small. We got a couple there. We got one right there. They're small, but these things are perennials, so they'll come back every year where we've planted them. So we're super excited about that, and I'm pretty sure we're going to be planting some more of those. More squash. This is that bushcraft planting bed that we did last year for the potatoes. We decided to switch it up and put some squash in there. They're doing fantastic. We've got our potatoes in the bag, which they're blooming, so I know we've got potatoes coming. Peas. Our peas are doing fantastic. Those plants are huge. And then we got the last planting bed here covered with topsoil. So both planting beds are done. It's late enough that we're probably not going to be planting anything in them this year, but they will be fantastic and ready for next year. But yeah, we got these little guys separated from mom, so this next week they will be ready to sell. We are selling those ones. The other ones are right here. You see these little guys. We might save a few of these to process. There's not, I think we've got like 6 of them, and we might process 3 and then sell 3. But that's kind of where we're at with the rabbits. We still have like 50 pounds of rabbit in the freezer. We got super lucky last year and was able to get some moose and caribou meat, and so we ended up using more of the moose and caribou meat and some fish this last winter. So I'm not real worried about having processing rabbits. This just been kind of a weird year anyway, so we're not going to worry too much. We still got good rabbit meat in the freezer. Definitely next year I'll be processing a bunch of rabbits because we're going to try and use some up. We've learned some new ways of preparing the meat and even with processing, and I can probably do a video about that and kind of update some you guys on some things that we've learned, just to try and get some better taste, a little bit better meat. I've been processing them and leaving all the meat on the bone. So this next year, it's a little more, adds a little more to the process, but I've done some research and learned that you can get a little bit better taste out of the meat if you take and remove the meat off of the bone. So we're going to try doing that this next time that we process rabbits, whether that's this year or next year. It's going to lengthen the processing time probably by a half hour to 45 minutes per rabbit, probably in the beginning, and then once I can get things down and everything, it shouldn't add too much time. But we're going to try processing things that way. Jackie and I are also talking about, I broke down and bought her for Mother's Day KitchenAid. And so we're talking about buying a couple different grinder attachments so that we can grind our own meat and stuff that way. And we'll probably start grinding more of our meat because we use a lot of like hamburger type stuff. Oh my goodness. You got carrots?
Couple smaller ones.
Small carrots.
We pulled them out. We can give them to the
Look.
bunnies.
Say, look at my carrots. They're not real big. Did you
these
get
were
into the carrots and pull them?
Say no.
Oh, okay.
Mom handed me them.
Are you helping Mom thin out the carrots? Mm-hmm. Okay, you're going to give them to the bunnies? Yeah. Okay. Go give them to the bunnies.
Look. Give one to him. He loves carrots. Ready? Here, not all of them. Here. Give him this one right here. Here, Jasper.
Jasper's getting some carrots. Oh, so the biggest challenge that we've been met with this year, actually there's been a couple that we've had this year that we haven't had in years past. One, all the rain, which isn't exactly a challenge. It's been fantastic because we've barely even had to use any water of our own. I wish I would have had the water collection system that we plan on setting up. I wish we already had it this year, because this year would be fantastic. We would have been able to collect way over what we need and been able to store some. So a lot of water, so things have grown. Our garden and weeds and everything else has just been going nuts, which has been great, but it's been harder because with it raining so much, it makes it harder to do some of the stuff that we've needed to do. We have come into either small mice or what are those other things called? Anyway, we've got a small rodent issue here in the garden. We've caught a few of them, but they've been digging. We cut some of our cabbage because of this reason, but they've been digging in the garden and eating things. We've caught a handful of them, but I think we got a few more to try and catch. So yeah, we've been challenged with that. That's kind of been one of the biggest things. And then just cost of things and either low or no supply. Feed has been a big one this year. For the animals, luckily we've had lots of foliage that we could give the animals, but the problem is the baby rabbits can't eat it. So you've got to have hay, most importantly the pellets, because they're nutrient packed, and so we've been having to find some other resources that way. But feed for the chickens, feed for all the animals has been a challenge to get a hold of. So like I said, with having so much rain, we've had so much foliage, we were able to supplement that for the adult rabbits. It's just the baby rabbits we've struggled with, and unfortunately we've lost a few rabbits due to malnutrition, because we could not find feed anywhere. So the only thing we're giving them was 2-year-old hay, unfortunately. So we lost some rabbits to that. We've learned some lessons that way, and we will be supplementing some other feeds and stuff that we're gonna be changing some things and whatnot. So that's been quite a bit of a struggle.
What do you have?
What is that? Is it your bunny? Yeah.
He absolutely loves the rabbits. So, but yeah, that's the update for you guys. Sorry it's not much, and it's more of a talking. It's more of a vlog than anything. But we will get some more videos. I think tomorrow we're planning on going up to Hatcher Pass for the first time this year. Things have been so crazy in that we haven't even gotten up and out there. So I think we're gonna head up there and do some berry picking and just let the dogs kind of run and roam. So our next video will definitely be more of our adventure on that, and we'll kind of see how things look up there and what's going on. It's one of our most favorite spots. Unfortunately, it's super popular, so
Careful, they'll bite you.
but we usually drive back onto the other side, back further into Willow and whatnot. So we will get you guys in on that video. That'll be a fun video. And then as we do more preparations for winter, of course, we'll be sharing videos on that. So hope you guys enjoy this quick little update, and hope you guys stay safe, and we'll talk to you guys in the next video.